77 here. And you ever been driving down the road and then all of the sudden you come across like a car wreck and you're just rubbernecking to see it? Well, that's much like what this debate was all about. Not so much on Trump's part, but of course, Sleepy old Joe, who, as you can see here, well, maybe you can't see here. I mean, just look at the contrast between these two guys. You can see Trump full of confidence. He's not, the last debate he had back in 2020, he was going off the rails and interrupting. And even though I like when he's being sarcastic and uh, being just outlandish and whatnot have you, he was actually quite presidential during this presidential debate. And old Sleepy Joe here, as you can see, he's about to, he's got that look of a deer caught in the headlights. Just listen to this.
Are coming into our country and they are raping and killing women. And it's a terrible thing. As far as the abortion is concerned, it is now
Look at
back
Joe's
to the states.
face.
The states are voting. In many cases, it's frankly a very liberal decision.
Look at
in many
his
cases,
face.
It's the opposite.
A face of confusion and disarray. And there was even parts of this debate where I swear he was nodding off. And this, look at him. He's not even in it. Now, at the beginning of this debate, he was talking super, super fast, as you'll see. I'll go ahead and show a clip of that. But this wasn't even a contest. This was like Mike Tyson versus a 10-year-old. Okay. It just wasn't even fair. It wasn't even fair. Like you could see Joe Biden in this shot right here. He looks like he's nodding off. He's sleeping. Oh man, what a train wreck this was. And Trump coming back with some very good points. And let's see here. They went to commercial break. Here's Joe Biden actually talking. See if you can make sense of this.
Black child care costs, got to cut them in half. We got to make sure we provide for child care costs. We got to make sure, because when you provide those child care protections, you increase economic growth because more people can be in the.
I mean, just listen to that. This is like one of those videos that you put on before you go to bed, like, one of those YouTube videos where you're kind of listening to it in the background as you're falling asleep. This debate literally made me fall asleep. Almost. Now, if you're going to watch this debate, I would suggest a lot of coffee. Look at the look on his face on this one. It's a face of, huh? What do you mean? It's also that face of, oh, I just been caught in another lie. Now, I don't see an earpiece here, so I don't know if any of his handlers or anybody from the Democratic Party was talking to him in his ears, or if he had just notes in front of him of things he should and shouldn't say and what to do in a situation where he's caught in a lie. I highly doubt that, because Trump totally blasts him for being caught up in a lie. Here's one of those other moments. Look at his face. Look at Trump's face. Oh my God. Let's play a little bit of this.
Universities and colleges, because they don't have those. They don't have the kind.
They don't have
contributors they have to build these laboratories and the like. Anybody
just get on with it, man.
Can do. They just have the money, but now
he just keeps rambling on.
High tech.
That's another thing. You could tell that they were giving him something like some kind of speed or something like that to keep him awake, because at the very beginning of the debate, he starts rambling off like very, very fast. Let's go back to the beginning here, as you could see, or as you can hear in his voice. he just starts talking very, very fast.
He said was, it's not that serious. Just inject a little bleach into your arm. You'll be all right.
There's another lie. He did not say inject bleach into your arm. He was joking around and saying bleach kills everything. You know, you can use it, wipe down. And then he made a joke, which was, of course, misconstrued by the media. This debate was not, like I said, it wasn't even fair. Donald Trump getting off some really good talking points. If you want to, I'm not going to show much of this because it is CNN and I don't know how much I can get by with. In fact, I probably already got hit with some kind of copyright claim by CNN. Now, people like Mark Dice and Tim Pool are more likely to get by with showing actual clips of this. And that's why I've been such short. Look at right there. He's looking down. He's not even like right here. Listen, let's just watch this short minute.
No, they don't want anything that we have, but we're supposed to take their cars, their food, their everything, their agriculture. I changed that. But
Joe, wake up, Joe.
And the only
Joe,
reason that he can
are you alive still? You have a heartbeat? I mean, it was ridiculous. And then at some point during the debate, I believe it was towards the end, he has actually run out of things to say, and he starts debating him on his golf game, which is very laughable at best. Now, what does this all mean? This is where things get hilariously bad, as I was talking about them talking about golf. I mean, you could almost make like one of those AI videos where they're playing Wii golf. But none of that would compare to the real deal. Listen to this. This is hilariously bad, but very hilarious. Check it out.
To be quite smart, and you have to be able to hit the ball a long way, and I do it. He doesn't do it. He can't hit a ball 50 yards. He challenged me to a golf match. He can't hit a ball 50 yards.
Look at Biden's face.
I feel that I'm as in good shape as I was 25, 30 years ago. Actually, I'm probably a little bit lighter, but I'm in as good a shape as I was.
And he lies about his handicap. Check this out. Hold on. Does he respond? Oh, he doesn't get to. I guess that's where it cuts it off.
Thank you. President Biden?
You can see he is 6'5" and only 223 pounds, or 235 pounds. Well, you said 6'4", 200. Well, anyway.
6'5"? He's not 6'5". I'm 6'4", and I think I stand at least 2 feet above Trump. Not only is Biden bad at telling lies, but he's bad at telling fish tells. You know what I'm saying? Like fisherman tells. It's just hilariously bad. Doesn't look like he's going to be the prime candidate. I don't see him going all the way in on this one. And it's very possible that we might get someone like Gary Newsom going against Trump in the 2024 election. That's yet to be seen. But folks, if you saw this debate and you saw it live, let me know in the comments. Even CNN can't deny or can't spin this in the way that they would like to, which showing Joe Biden in a good light. Listen to some of the analysis by these CNN reporters.
Democratic Party. It started minutes into the debate and it continues right now. It involves party strategists. It involves elected officials. It involves.
Okay, so there's that, but they are lost for words for this. Now we talk about Biden's performance.
To them, to the American public, and then also at some point bringing things up that teed up Trump attacks. So there's a real concern here tonight that there's been some real damage done that cannot be undone.
Damage done that cannot be undone. Even CNN admits that this was a total fucking disaster. Oh, man. And not just CNN, but there's a clip from the Young Turks. First of all, let's take a look at the clip for the Young Turks. The Young Jerks, as Mark Dice rightly calls people. I can't even write this stuff. Well, I don't really write anything, but just listen to this. And for whatever reason, like there's a big old fire behind them. That's exactly what's happened. This whole thing was a dumpster fire from start to finish.
This thing's over. Joe Biden is a disaster, and nobody's even listening to anything he's saying.
Yep.
So if you care a lot about politics, you're trying to focus on what he's saying, as we are, obviously. And Trump keeps saying one crazy lunatic thing after another, right? But Biden has no ability to counter him. And the whole time the split screen...
No ability to do anything. He was falling asleep during the freaking debate. So if that's not enough to convince you... Sorry, folks, my stupid... If that's not enough to convince you that this debate was nothing less of a train wreck, then I don't know what is. Folks, for more cards here that we do have to consider, and that's Gary Newsom and RFK Jr. RFK Jr. might give Gary Newsom a good run for his money. Those things are yet to be seen. But that pretty much concludes this video. If you like what you've seen, please give it a thumbs up. If you did watch the live debates, then, well, you know exactly what I'm talking about here on the program. And we'll see you next time with more Donald Trump news. Stay awake and stay aware, people. See ya.